What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of GNG News. So, Ford Bridgend workers willing to strike plant closure. More than 1,000 workers at Ford's Bridgend engine plant in Wales have said that they are prepared to strike if the firm does not reverse its decision to close the site, according to a union. The factory is due to shut in autumn 2020 with the loss of 1,700 jobs. Ford blamed changing customers' demands and costs for the closure and denied Brexit was a factor. Unite Union bailout members to see if they would be prepared to strike, with 1,031 voting in favour and 207 voting against. So there was a big majority of people that wanted to strike, with only a small number of people who didn't want to kick up a fuss. And the quote says, "They are willing to take on Ford and fight hard to secure a future for their world-class plant." Unite Wales Regional Secretary Peter Hughes said, "The consultative bailout clearly demonstrates that the workforce are not prepared to lie down and quietly accept their fate. They are not prepared to let Ford deliver an act of unprecedented industrial sabotage, and ramifications of which would be a devastation of the Bridgend area and the Welsh automotive supply chain." And Ford is set to close their Bridgend plant in 2020. The closure news comes months after Ford said it was cutting its Welsh workforce by 1,000, with 370 going in a first phase. Investments in a new petrol engine called Dragon was scaled back, while production of an engine for Jaguar Land Rover is due to end this year. Ford Bridgend loses out in global races. Electric cars hope for Bridgend. Brexit shutdown cuts cars output by 45%. First Minister Mark Drakeford has held talks with the company over its planned closure. He tweeted Today I spoke to the senior Ford executives to again express my disappointment about the decision to close the Bridgend plant and press them to reconsider. The conversation was constructive, with an emphasis on the need to support the workforce and wider community, as well as identifying opportunities for the future. So Ford Bridgend in numbers has 1,700 workers. They have 3.3 billion value to the Welsh economy over 10 years. They have 140 million Welsh government support. They have 45,000 average annual salaries. Average annual salary of 145,000. Timeline for closure: 2008. Ford announces it will operate as a single global company, meaning its Bridgend engine plant had to compete with the firm's other factories across the world, not just in Europe. 2015, Bridgend secures its investments for Dragon petrol engine project with 250,000 engines a year, although it has a capacity for 750 a year. 2016, the planned Dragon investment is reduced to 121 million, and the numbers of engines is cut in half to 125,000. 2017, Ford projects a reduction of 1,160 workers by 2021 and confirms production of Jaguar Land Rover engines, which involve half the workforce, will end in 2020. 2019, workers making Jaguar engines face a 5-day shutdown as a knock-on effect from JLR's temporary production halt. Ford's European boss warns a no-deal Brexit would be pretty disastrous. 2019 January, Ford plans to cut 370 jobs for the first phase of its redundancy, which will total 990 by 2021. The Dragon project was scheduled to employ about 500 people, and June 2019, this month, Ford announces its plan to close the plant in September 2020 of next year. citing three reasons: the phasing out of one engine model, the end of the Jaguar Land Rover contract, and a decline in the demand for the new 3-cylinder engine. So, do you think that this is true? Do you think this is due to, the 3 points that the company have made, or do you think it's down to Brexit and how much things are obviously going to cost over a long period of time? I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you. You let me know in the comment section down below. I've been GNG News. You guys have been my audience. Keep on smiling. Hope you all have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on post notifications. This way you'll be informed of when I upload new content. You can like this video if you think it deserves a like. You can share it with your friends if you want other people to see this. You can leave a comment in the comment section down below if there's anything you want me to do in the next episode of GNG News, and I'm sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And I hope you're all having a good day and you're enjoying your weekend. It's pretty early at the moment. I've got to go over, see one of my sisters, help one of my sisters move, so that's pretty much my plan for today. And then I'm going to be going to bed because I've been working really, really hard all week and I haven't actually had a lie-in, so I need to take a bit of time to myself just to sit down and just chill out for a little while. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. But I hope you guys enjoy your time. See you soon.